How are you? It's me, Deep Space Nectar. I appreciate you for coming back, and if you're new, welcome. Tap in, check me out. If you catch a vibe, show me some love, like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm happy to be back. I'm happy you're here. So let's dig deep, let's grow so we can aspire to inspire before we expire. How are you, Capricorn? How you doing? So Capricorn, I got a quick message for you before I jump into the cards. I got some new cards. I'm excited to use them. I'm in some new energy. I'm excited to utilize that too. So be really mindful of any type of foot injuries, Capricorn, okay? And it's kind of like deeper than that, okay? So be mindful of where you're going, okay? Be mindful of where you're stepping, okay? Or pay attention to how people are stepping towards you, okay? There's something to that. All right, I'm starting to get hot, so I just heard the block is hot too. So you just be mindful of your surroundings. Be mindful of what it is that's in your surroundings that's calling for you to release, okay? Because, happy full moon in Capricorn, spotlight's on you, right? Spotlight's also on our addictions too, on our toxicity, on what we are allowing in our environment, in our physical bodies, in our physical environments to hold us back, right? What needs to be let go of, okay? And it's not something that's going to be easy, okay? But all things easy are, I'm also hearing, how you receive something is how you lose it, right? Or how you lose it is how you received it. Something along those lines. I think also too, a lot of relationships, a lot of contracts, a lot of commitments are also being brought to the forefront, right? And this has to do with yourself, right? 222. This has to do with others, and this has to do with even outdated belief systems and the way that you think, and maybe what you subscribe to, okay? So it's all about bringing more balance back into the situation for you, Capricorn, all right? So with that said, let's get going. We'll get started here and we'll see what we have going on. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself in every meaning of the word. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. We can get so stuck in the healing process that we forget to have a little fun, and, we can go so deep within our journey and our healing stages that we forget that we have to live life, But of course, you have to do the work first too, right? All right. So what does Capricorn need to know, please? Okay, so when I was saying about be careful of foot injuries, or it's something about your feet too, and moving forward, right? Maybe you're studying the parts of the body too, or maybe that's something to look into. Certain injuries to certain parts of the body, certain sides of the body, and what that kind of correlates to spiritually. Okay? It's not the time to allow for anything to hold you back, right? What happens if you just do it? What happens if you just dive deep and fully commit, right? Okay. What's going on for Capricorn here, please? Thank you. Okay, we have Uranus. All right. Let's get another one here for Capricorn. Yeah, so there's definitely a need to shake things up. And we have Saturn, wow. And then we have Pluto on the bottom. You know, I'm going to take that out. Excuse me. Okay, so with Uranus here, there's definitely a need to shake things up, right? And there's definitely a need to shake up your foundation, okay? It's like there's something within your foundation that is, it's kind of been calling your attention, right? And if it's like, if you don't move, there's going to be some unexpected changes to kind of force you to move, okay? And it's like maybe you're also being called to utilize the energy of Uranus, right? Utilize that energy of kind of being open to new ideas, yeah, but almost kind of stirring up the status quo, you know, but not in a way that completely disrupts, you know, the flow of things, right? But you know, tap into the unusual, okay? Tap into what's different, okay? It's like you have something different about you, Capricorn, that can be used to kind of almost stir up situations, okay? So maybe lean into that energy right now. And also expect the unexpected too, right? This, and Saturn has to deal with, I'm also hearing too, there could be some unexpected changes with your father, right? Or with the father within, okay? And with Pluto here, that's deep changes, okay? It's kind of almost like maybe you're going over the relationship you have with your father, or you're going over with the father within, right? Like how you parent your own self. How do you father your own self? How do you adhere to Saturn, to time, to restrictions? What is your relationship to that, okay? And I'm also getting too, by you being more spontaneous, that's going to kind of help you see through any illusions, okay? Or any of these idealizations that you've had around what security and stability actually means to you, okay? And I'm hearing Pisces too, okay? So Pisces could be significant, and that's also your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, okay? And Uranus, that is... it's shocking, right? So maybe you're going to uncover something hidden, okay? Maybe something about your spirituality, okay? Something about your stability, okay? Something about the structure, right? Or anything that's causing any limiting belief systems, or that's imposing any sort of limits on you, okay? It's like whatever power struggles that you're finding within your life, okay, specifically with that masculine father nature within you, okay, or it could be with your actual father. This could be with authority as well too, right? So it's like there's a need to really kind of, I don't want to say go against authority, right? But it's almost, you have to question everything, right? So it's like question what it is that you are allowing to have authority over your life, right? Like, what does this mean? Why are you giving this so much authority over your life? Okay, and it's like with Pluto too, like I was getting up before, with Pluto, that's like death and rebirth, okay? This happens, you know, Pluto enters into the game and everything changes, right? It's kind of like a do or die kind of moment. It's like you're either going to change this now, or it's going to be forced to change for you, or you're just going to keep staying stuck in those karmic loops, okay? With Saturn right there in the middle. Yeah. So let's get another card here. And pay attention to your dreams, okay? I will always tell you this, but your dreams are very significant, okay? Perhaps there's a need for you to be more active within your dreams, okay? You know, before you go to sleep, be more intentional about working with the universe, okay? Be more intentional about working with your subconscious as well, too, right? You know, I'm picking up a lot of like endings, right? But these are endings, but new beginnings at the same time too, right? So it's like something has to end. You have to complete whatever these cycles are. And that may be very difficult, okay? But with Saturn, it's like that whatever is difficult, whatever is causing kind of such strife, whatever's hard, right? Closing out these cycles is well worth it, okay? 10-10. It's like that's the reward in the situation. It's really kind of putting an end to these power struggles, putting an end to these obsessions that you may have, right? And it could very well deal with control too, with Pluto, okay? And these are the outer planets too, so this is also, maybe you're picking up on the subconscious of the collective too, right? I think this is something subconsciously the whole collective is going through, right? There's a change in authority, okay? There's a change in what authority actually means, okay? And this change, it's almost like this radical change. It's like this radical, there's new inventions coming, I'm also getting to. Or it's just an unusual but radical way of looking at things, okay? Okay. What else here for Capricorn, please? Thank you. That was fast. We have forgiveness. Okay. Beautiful. I'm gonna take one. Well, you know what? We'll take the bottom card, environment, on the bottom here. Okay. So, this makes a lot of sense. Okay. Like I was saying earlier, there's something about your environment. Okay. And it's like our bodies are our vessels. Our bodies are our vehicles in this life, right? In this plane of existence, okay? And, maybe there's a need for you to really switch up your situation, okay? And do it in a radical way, and do it in like this, unusual, inventive way, okay? Forgive yourself, right? Forgive yourself and acknowledge the part that you played in certain situations, okay? And allow that forgiveness to kind of take you over, all right? That's important to do, and it's like there's something that you need to speak, okay? And I feel like there's you've been intuitively guided to speak about something, okay? You've been intuitively guided to seek forgiveness, okay? Seek repentance, okay? I'm also getting to, this could be with, a higher power. This could also be with, people around you, right? Or your environment around you, too. It's like, I'm also getting to, work with the earth. You are an earth sign, right? So it's like, I'm getting like seek forgiveness from the earth, right? I think as a whole, humanity needs to kind of seek forgiveness from earth for the ways that we've been so destructive and just completely kind of like do or die with abusing what the earth does give to us, right? So yeah, there's definitely a need to tap into the heart center too, right? Your heart chakra. But I'm also, there's like something is intuitively kind of been poking at you in a sense for a while, right? And it's almost like this Uranus energy. It's like maybe you're going to experience this or maybe this will come to you in a way that is very unusual and unexpected. It's like when it's like you're going to be doing something, and when you least expect it, that light bulb's going to go off, right? And it's almost going to make things click, okay? So there's a need to really, and in order to forgive, you have to tap into that heart chakra too, right? In order to initiate new beginnings, right? In order to really initiate endings, you have to tap into your heart chakra, right? There's a need to really cleanse it, okay? To cleanse the heart. Yeah, and it's really about cleansing also to something about authority, okay? There's some type of there's some type of authority figure that there's a little bit of a power struggle here with, okay? And maybe there's a need for you to be inventive with it, okay? This could be with a boss. Again, this could be with a father. This could be with the father within, too. You could also have like almost like a gripe with time itself, right? And time really is the ultimate teacher, right? You know, maybe you're feeling like you don't have enough time, right? It's like there's that do or die energy, right? It's like you feel like you don't have enough time to do something, right? Or you feel like there's not enough time to forgive, right? Or you feel like the window for asking for forgiveness has closed, something like that. But you know, it's whatever this forgiveness energy is, whatever you need to release, whatever you need to repent on, whatever you need to seek releasing of, okay? Seek that forgiveness. It's directly related to your environment, and it's almost like once you kind of tap into that energy of forgiveness, okay? Because maybe that's the only thing that's holding you back, right? And it's like once you forgive, like truly forgive, and don't hold on to any kind of resentments, and really rebirth your energy, okay? Regenerate your energy through the act of forgiveness, then you'll start to see the change in your environment. And maybe it's just that it's so simple, right? But it can be so difficult, okay? So definitely work on that heart chakra. Green tea is significant too. Incorporate a lot more green vegetables, okay? When I work with the chakras, I like to tie in certain chakras with the colors of the food that I eat, right? It's very fascinating how it really does make a difference. You know, if you're looking to work with your sacral chakra, for instance, right? You want to eat a lot of oranges. You want to incorporate turmeric. You want to eat more carrots. You know, anything that's orange, okay? And wearing certain colors, okay? Maybe you felt just the need to wear like a lot of grays, a lot of blacks, a lot of whites, or a lot of grays I'm picking up. Incorporate a little bit more color, okay? Incorporate the colors of the chakras that you want to work with, okay? And if you need to speak on something, maybe wear blue, right? Or carry a blue crystal with you, or incorporate some blueberries. You know, you get the gist here. So, yeah, it's like with the star and Seven of Wands here, it's like there's healing's available, but you're being a little standoffish about it. I'm getting, you know, and I'm also getting to whatever this healing process is that you're going through, or whatever, you know, whatever healing process you're going through with authority itself, with your environment, right? Not all is lost, okay? So it's like, once you kind of put down your defenses and realize that there's still something salvageable, okay? I'm really getting like with that do or die energy, and like the time is up. The time, you have plenty of time, okay? Time's an illusion too, right? But within this matrix, within this planetarium that we're in, right? You know, we are kind of ruled by time, and time is one of the greatest teachers, right? And maybe you do need more time in order to be able to forgive, or to be able to step into this forgiveness energy, right? You can't rush your healing process. But I do want to say that all is not lost. There's certain things that are salvageable, okay? And, you know, maybe there's certain mistakes that you have to own up to, right? And maybe these mistakes that you've made, you know, if you kind of get that bird's eye view and zoom out, these really weren't mistakes, because, yes, they were mistakes, right? But what I'm trying to get at is these mistakes kind of helped mold you and helped your maturity, okay? It helped make you more mature here with Saturn, right? I'm also getting to, in regards to your work, okay? Branch out and do something different, right? Or go to work in a different way, okay? Take a different route to work if possible. Or conduct your work, do your work in a different way if possible, okay? And your dreams have something, it's like there's something in your dreams, could be like a repetitive, something repetitive within your dreams too. It's like, it may be shocking too. It's like maybe you're waking up and you're kind of shocked at some of the dreams that you're having, right? Because they're just so random, or they're so unusual, okay? But tap into that unexpected energy, okay? You're going to be very surprised with the ways that you can be more realistic about your life, and the ways that you can release certain obsessions and power struggles, right? With Temperance on the bottom here. So it's all about healing, right? But with the Temperance card, yeah. With the Temperance card, that requires dedication, okay? And that's Saturn too. That's you, Capricorn. It requires dedication. It requires like a careful handling. You want to balance, and you want to make sure that each cup has equal amount of water, okay? You know, and whatever is burdensome too, it's like you can almost feel the energy. Maybe you feel uncomfortable, okay? Maybe you feel like you can't relax, you can't sit still, right? It's like this is Uranus pushing you a little bit, okay? It's pushing you to release these burdens and to really tap into yourself and heal, right? I'm always drawn to the keyhole, the triangle on the chest of the Temperance angel, right? It's like the key is within, okay? The key is within. To get out of something, you must go through it, right? So if you're seeking to change your environment, you must go through your inner environment in order to change your outer environment, right? And look, we have the Devil. Here you are. Okay, and right under Saturn. So this is definitely a very Capricorn reading. Your energy is very strong here, okay? And it's like, so with Temperance and the Devil, this is all about healing those addictions, okay? It's all about releasing that toxicity, releasing what it is that no longer serves, okay? It's like, how have you kind of bound yourself to time, okay? How have you bound yourself to your environment, right? And it's like maybe you feel like you're stuck in like a dead-end job or a dead-end relationship, or it's maybe your own belief system is causing you to be in like this dead-end energy, right? You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, specifically a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, I'm getting, okay? And so I'm also getting too, there's like this energy of someone that kind of came into your life almost unexpectedly, and with that, it's like their energy shook a lot of things up, right? It shook a lot up about how you are imposing your own self, right? What limits that you do place on yourself, right? And it's like whatever the situation is, it helped you to mature, okay? So whatever happened, it's very important to have that bird's eye view so that you can forgive yourself for the part that you played, right? And you can forgive everyone involved. This doesn't mean that you let people back in, okay? You know, I'm also getting to something about, you know, authority at large, right? And it's like, you have an angel and the devil here, right? So the battle of angels and demons, right? And that starts within, okay? It's like, it's almost like everything that is kind of projected outwards, right? We create our own reality in a sense. So the collective is very important, right? So picking up on these collective energies and doing what you can to balance the scales in your own life, okay? To balance these heavy and deep emotions, okay? It's like there's something about the family unit too, okay? That's kind of like in the back of everyone's mind, right? And there's that saying, you can't pick your family, but you can pick your friends, right? And fairy tales don't really exist, right? As much as we would like to believe that way, right? There's a need to really get realistic about things, okay? It's a need to get realistic about where your life is headed, okay? It's almost like this full moon is kind of like a checkpoint. It's halfway through the year, right? So take a look at what happened between January and now, okay? See, how did your environment change, right? How did you change, right? What do you need to, it's like, I think sometimes maybe you forget to kind of take care of yourself in a sense, right? That you forget to forgive yourself, right? A lot of things were lessons these last 6 months since January. A lot of things were kind of almost you confronting these demons within yourself, you confronting your addictions, you confronting your attachments, right? How are you attached to your environment? What is it in your environment? People, places, things, ideas, belief systems that you're attached to that really is no good for you, right? That you're being called to transmute and heal. I keep getting this has to do with work too, okay? I'm also getting, we're in Saturn retrograde as well too, so it's like a lot of karma is being kind of stirred up right now in order to clear, right? It's kind of like it's being kind of pushed in people's faces, it's like, what have you done this last 6 months, okay? What have you done the last few times that Saturn was direct, okay? And it's almost like an evaluation, okay? And some of this evaluation may be a little hard, okay? I'm not going to lie here. Because it's about pulling that mirror up to yourself, and a lot of times people are sent into our lives as those mirrors, right? We have Knight of Swords, okay? This could have to do with your communication, or there could be some type of communication that's coming in, some type of communication that's really going to change things, is what I'm getting, okay? Or it's the way that you communicate with yourself, okay? And we have Justice on the bottom here too, right? So it's like whatever type of communication's coming in, it's going to really, again, balance the scales here, okay? And it may be kind of harsh communication, or this may be something that's really hard for you to acknowledge, okay? It's really hard for you to deal with, or hard for you to hear, right? But it's almost like, at first the truth will piss you off. At first the truth will really hurt, right? But then it'll set you free, right? It's like you have to swim through the different changes of structure, changes of society that's going on right now, the monetary changes that's going on, the death and rebirth, okay, the resurrection and destruction of what's really truly going on at our core, right? I'm also getting to it's like you're healing, right? And maybe you're giving off this healing energy that you are really confronting yourself and your demons, and could be an air sign involved here with the Knight of Swords, or it just could be someone that's kind of slick with the mouth, right? Someone's intention to come in and kind of throw you off kilter because you are healing, because you are changing, and your energy speaks, right? Your energy introduces yourself before you even come in, right? So it's like your energy is causing a lot of, it's like your energy is almost sending like these shockwaves, or when you heal, your energy has the ability to send these shockwaves. Hello. Hi, sweet one. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You're so sweet. Pay attention to your pets too. Let me just get that off. You know, your pets are really important, and you know, cats could be insignificant too, specifically black cats. Check around your environment, okay? It's like the animals could be speaking to you as well, right? So just also be careful too of anyone that's trying to come in and kind of knock you off your kilter, because you have been doing a lot of work, and maybe you've been doing a lot of work kind of in solitude, right? Or you're being called to do that. I'm also getting to, there's something about your structure, something about the father too, or the father within, or something, or you could be a father too, and it's like there's some type of communication that came in that really almost broke your heart in a sense. We have 10 of Pentacles, okay? So this is about family too. You could be healing, or being called to heal like some deep family karma, right? Or ancestral karma. And there's a lot of wisdom that's going to come through that, okay? And it's like, yes, it hurts. Yes, it's painful, okay? But it's like through that pain, it's through that strife, it's through that struggle that breeds almost this maturity, that breeds this wisdom that can help you kind of be more realistic about situations, that can help you kind of tap into some type of unusual way of doing things, right? Get out of that routine that you're in, right? Spice up your routine. It's so needed, okay? And it's like there's something that you need to change too before you... There's something you need to change, right? Before you can rebirth yourself, before you can resurrect yourself, okay? And it's something about doing things in a totally different way, right? What's this devil card here, please, for Capricorn? We have 8 of Swords. Yeah. Don't allow yourself to get so trapped in your head, okay? Again, like what I said earlier, you know, we can kind of get so deep into our healing that we forget to have fun. We forget to live a little. We forget to experience life, okay? And maybe that's the realization that you're coming to, okay? So forgive yourself for that, right? And look, the 996 reduces to 15, right? Which is the Devil card. Your energy is very strong here, okay? What is this? 9 of Swords? 7 of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely someone that's kind of sneaking, scheming behind the scenes, that it's like your energy, or whomever's energy I'm picking up on, is so strong, okay, right? And, you know, don't think that those against you, or your enemies, your adversaries, that they don't have spiritual gifts too, right? With the Page of Cups, that they aren't intuitive, that they can't pick up on your energy, right? So really be discerning with the self-talk, right? But be really discerning about the energies that you're picking up on and the energies that you're allowing in your space, okay? Maybe you just need to forgive yourself too for allowing certain energies to enter into your space, right? Because they really were not good for you, okay? But yeah, it's like this individual is just trying to come in here to knock you off your path, and they're trying to do it in a very sneaky way, okay? They're trying to... some form of mind manipulation. Here, come on. Thank you. Some form of mind manipulation, right? Because they want to get you all trapped in your head so you don't move forward, right? Because it's like there's so much work that you've been doing, or that you're called to do. Maybe there's a lot of subconscious work that you're doing, that maybe that's why you're having these very radical dreams, or very different type of dreams, okay? I'm also getting to someone is trying to disturb you at night, or disturb you in your sleep, or kind of project certain things onto your dreams or into your dreams. Okay, so again, like I said earlier, there's something about it's like there's this sacred time before you go to sleep, right? And that's a great time to invest in, okay? It's a great time to invest in protection. It's a great time to invest in your subconscious. And it's a great time to really dive deep into that so that you can really work with it, okay? And it's like when you are clearing and working through deep ancestral karma and ancestral wounds, okay? And it's almost like the ancestral curses, okay? The devil knows about that. The enemy knows about that. Your adversaries know about that. It's like an energy that can be felt, right? Your energy is felt. You could not be saying a thing, but your energy can be felt. So there's definitely a need to up your protection here too, right? And it's like almost, Saturn's about control too, right? And it's like, how are you kind of giving up your control, okay? Let's get an outcome card here. Thank you. We have the Chariot. Yeah, you're definitely going to be moving forward with healing, okay? As long as you give your all to it, okay? And you will see, like, when you really balance out the light and the dark aspects within yourself, when you really take a look at what it is that's been holding you back, what it is, how you've been holding you back, how you've been staying stuck in certain environments, and you clear that, you're actually clearing your lineage, okay? You're clearing your bloodline too, okay? And it's like maybe you're feeling certain things too during this particular healing process that maybe it's not even yours, right? Maybe it is of your bloodline, okay? But it's like you're being called to really balance through that and clear it out. And I do see that you're going to be moving forward with that. It's like you have to kind of, get to the heart of the matter and have this kind of do or die energy where it's like, this is something that I have to work through. I have to move past this so that I can liberate yourself, so that you can heal yourself, right? Okay, we have 8 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So it's like, yeah, I'm also getting to any kind of work that anyone's trying to do, it's not working, and that's the truth, okay? It's like maybe you've been picking up on certain energies, you could have been picking up on certain kind of manipulation, people trying to mess with your work, or it could be people trying to put work on you, and it's just not working, okay? It's like they're not seeing the fruit of their labors in regards to throwing you off your path, okay? And it has to do with the mind, Capricorn, okay? Your mental is very significant here. And your mental, having a strong mind is how you're going to overcome this, okay? It's like, don't psych yourself out, all right? It's like, you know what it is, okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you know what it is and what it's not. So don't allow your environment or the environment that's trying to keep you in this chokehold, right? Whatever is surrounding your energy to keep you in that chokehold, because it can't. Only if you allow it to, right? And this has a lot to do with your mental too. So again, if you think, if you allow, if you feed into the thoughts, it will happen. I think this person or these energies are just wasting their time, right? And it's causing a lot of conflict for them own selves too. Okay, yeah. We have Knight of Pentacles and we have the World card, and we have the Lovers on the bottom, which is it's another octave of the Devil card, right? It's all about choices, it's all about choices. And It's like right now you have a choice to dedicate to your own healing, right? You have a choice to be practical, be methodical, be slow, okay? It's like there's this energy of it's like you have to collect certain things before you can pass go, right? It's like you have to wait to be able to truly understand things. You have to wait to allow the forgiveness to saturate, in a sense, before you can move forward and close these cycles. But it's going to take a lot of diligence, okay? With Saturn here in the middle too, it's going to take a lot of hard work, okay? But that's nothing to shy away from right now. But the choice is yours. The choice is absolutely yours, okay? The choice is yours to heal. And it's like your intuition will really guide you in this sense, okay? Maybe you're kind of hesitant to move forward, or hesitant to work on certain things, right? Or hesitant to move forward because maybe things didn't work out in the past, right? Or maybe you're hesitant because of certain situations, right? Because of allowing certain things to interfere with you, right? Get out of the head, okay? Get out of your head and get into your body, okay? You know, a lot of times if I get too anxious, or if I'm feeling like high strung or anything like that, I find moving my body really helps, okay? You know, I'm starting to think too, like when I get like these bursts of energy and I just kind of, work out a little bit, do some stretching, go for a walk, it really helps alleviate some of that, okay? It's like, it's all about clearing the mind, okay? You have a very strong mind, and it's like somebody knows your weakness, and someone's trying to use some type of mental weakness that you have. Maybe it is like that anxiety, or it is like kind of like that overstimulation, or allowing your environment to overstimulate you. And it's like someone's trying to do work on you to get you to stop working, to get you to be in like that Seven of Pentacles energy of kind of just it's almost like being displeased, right? It's kind of being in that complacency, okay? And the only thing you should fear is complacency. Your creator too, but you should fear complacency. You should never want to be in the same position, okay? You should always want to keep moving forward, right? And that's very possible for you to do, okay? It's almost like to take a look at what you have invested in. And maybe certain things you invested in the past, you were operating out of like devilish energy. You were operating out of your addictions, your attachments, your codependencies, okay? And that's what has kept you in this Eight of Swords, this kind of mental entrapment. This has kept you just so stuck in your head, unable to move, okay? Yeah, take a look at your investments. Take a look at what you're investing in now too, right? What are you investing in now too for the future? And it's Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy, okay? Knight of Pentacles is very solid, though. Knight of Pentacles is very reliable, okay? So it's be that energy for your own self, and apply that to your daily routine. Apply that to your situation, and you'll be able to finally complete this chapter, right? But again, it's all about choices. I want to get a fairy card for you guys, and then I'm out of here, okay? We'll get a fairy card for advice here for you, Capricorn. This is deep. I like doing the deep reads for you. You know, I think the best readings are the type of readings that you can always come back to. There's layers, right? And the best type of readings are the ones that you can listen to even 3 months from now, right? Even 3 years from now, and you can still kind of gain some type of insight, right? Or maybe something else just makes more sense, okay? So all my readings are timeless too. Could be past, present, or future. Okay, Capricorn. What advice do we have for Capricorn, please, before we close out? What advice do we have for Capricorn, please, before we close out? too many. What advice do we have for Capricorn, please? Thank you. Okay, we have energy. With boundless energy, you can accomplish more than you ever thought possible. Yes, so get out of your head. Okay, definitely get out of your head here. All right, and it's like again, once you're being guided to speak on something. Okay, and it's like once you speak on this, it's really going to help clear your energy. Okay, and it's almost like that's the one thing that's been holding you back is whatever it is that you need to speak on, okay? And it's like maybe that's what's kind of keeping your energy a little bit stuck too, right? And we have nurturing on the bottom here, okay? So keep your inner child nurtured and you will thrive with vitality. Yes, what was I talking about with that father within, okay? You know, something about your relationship with your father too is maybe there's certain curses or karma that you've inherited from your father or your father's side, right? It's all about taking that accountability now, right? You are in charge, you are accountable for your own self now, okay? So nurture that inner child, nurture your own energy too, okay? And forgive yourself for the ways in which you allowed your environment, in ways that you allowed, again, addictions, toxicity, codependencies, attachments to kind of infiltrate your energy, okay? How you did not nurture yourself, okay? So really take a look at that, all right? This is very all mental for you. You know, you're doing a lot of hard work here, and it's like you will be closing out this chapter. You absolutely will. Your energy is very strong here. We have the Devil card. You have Saturn. You have the World card. You have Knight of Pentacles. Your energy is very... Ten of Pentacles even too. Your energy is very strong here, okay? So it's all about owning that energy. It's all about knowing your energy too, okay? Do I have anything else that I want to say? Trust those psychic senses, okay? And don't allow the energies that you're picking up on. You could be very sensitive too now. Don't allow the energies that you're picking up on to leave you in this Eight of Swords, mental entrapment, and indecisiveness, okay? It's almost like that complacency and indecisiveness are the two things you should be fearful of, okay? So again, get moving that body. It may not be right now. There's still a lot of work to do, okay? That you have to apply your due diligence here with this situation, but you will be moving forward. Slow and steady. I hope this helps, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.